So managerless Grimsby head to the Champions League. Or should I say ex-managerless Grimsby, as the club and myself have found a new man voted by you guys. We also saw our Champions League group, which has 3 difficult teams we're gonna have to try and beat, but hopefully our new man can do just that, as he joins Grimsby at a crucial time. As yes, you guys voted, so here he is in charge. It is Jurgen Klopp with his spectacles and hoodie. Unfortunately, we cannot remove that hat, as we'll speak to him in a minute. But there's another thing I actually want to show you before we get into this. Do you see it at the side there? We do have new kits for every other club in England, and I think outside of England, a brilliant mod to actually get. It's weird seeing a bit of red on the Leeds kit, but even weirder seeing Xerxes, the Man United player, in the Leeds United team. But on to our team, of course. And yes, I am wearing the old kit. It is very warm today, and I don't want to ruin my new one by sitting here in the heat. Speaking of things that are heating up, McAtee's rating, as you voted him Player of the Year 2 years running, which seems like it's getting unfair, but he is 30-year-old. So he might not do as well this season. But let's not kid ourselves. It's McAtee as his stats looking amazing. And we've added the first touch play style. I thought that would be a bit more fitting. He's got a shooting one, a crossing one, and of course a dribbling one, I guess. It counts as dribbling. And I think that's solid for him. As if you missed last episode, we sit in 3rd position, actually below Leeds United. Joshua Xerxes leads, of course. 5 points off Manchester, though. We've had 1 draw and 1 defeat, but our Champions League group is what is stealing our own headlines, as we are in Group G. Group G, hopefully for Grimsby, with Villarreal, Frankfurt, and Dynamo Zagreb of Croatia, who are all good teams in their respective countries, but put them all into one group. I think we should be favourite, especially with an 88 rated now. As I think the first thing to do is visit our new manager. I'm going to ignore the hats. I think it's just a bit sentimental to him. Jurgen, welcome to Grimsby. Hope it is a long and successful stint. You took over an ex-player who I guess learned most from you, and I want to learn more. What do you think we should get this season? Champions League again? Maybe aim a little bit lower? He says thank you for the chance, and I will stop you right there. If you think Adam was optimistic, I'm going to try and be even more. We shouldn't settle for anything apart from Champions League football. And why not go for the league? I mean, we do have the players for it. Sure, we have no Haaland, though. I mean, we are missing that big player. But how do you think we win the league? I'm very curious now. Well, I'm happy with the squad as it is, but I want to implement my own style. No more counter, no more tiki-taka. We are going gegenpressing. It's what I've taught at Liverpool and what I learnt at Dortmund. So I'm going to stick by that, and I think if you stick by me, this style of play could not only get us competing, but give us a big chance at getting out of the Champions League group. Hey, and that's all I want. As he's saying this team's really good, I mean, it is brilliant. No one is below the rating of 84. But is it world beating? That's my question. And no. Is it England beating, should I say even? No. There's better teams out there. But I do like his optimism, as gegenpressing was already set. I mean, Adam Lallana might have switched it, or I might have switched it before, I don't know. But that is what we're going for, as coaches look very weak. So I am going to clean these up before we go and see our games today. Spreading them coaches around a little, as this is the calendar. Now, you know I want to play Frankfurt. We've got to give the UCL a go. Then the month after that, maybe Chelsea or Leeds. I mean, Leeds United higher in the table, and I do want to keep flying through this. Maybe reach the end of December. I don't know. I don't think we do, but we'll just keep going anyway. Jurgen Klopp is here and I'm excited, as his first game is Forest, and I think he should be beating them. It's a full-strength team with the Champions League midweek, but a 4-0 win at the City ground for Jurgen. Very optimistic now. Just look at the goal scorers all spread out. And that's our second 4-0 of the season already, as there's only one tired player. It's our Champions League veteran, Gabriel the Brazilian, who we did sign last episode. He's going to stay in the team over Tharm. Or does Tharm actually get in? I mean, we could just change it for changing's sake. Wolf, give him a bit of a rest. He played in the Premier League, so Tharm in the Champions League. As this is it now, lads. Champions League football. We're at the pinnacle. Absolutely, but we've still got to win trophies here. Don't want to get to the top and then just use it as a bragging right for being decent like England in real life. We've got to prove ourselves with trophies. As let's get at them. Come on, it is Scott into Dewsbury Hall. Anderson on their team. Beltran. Manu Kone. Look at the gap. Where's Tham? Tham's just been put in the team. He's let us down big time. They're around Gabriel. Almost a disaster as Casado. Let's just get on with it though, shall we? Gellert running through. Do we try and chip that over the top? John McAtee has got the whipped cross. Pizarro on target. As Elliot Anderson again. I mean, we played his former club in Forest just then, and now Manu Kone. Oh my days, they've got a decent midfield. And attackers, Routers up there. Also, Coleman has get this ball. Farm finally does a decent pass. And Pizarro just turn out, run away. John McAtee needs to make a move as we're going to backheel that with Dewsbury Hall. Gellert, he's beaten Ignacio. Can he just put the cross in? It's to the near post. A beautiful block, and now they've gone and cleared it. We are getting the better chances, but half chances, I'd say. Not even real ones, as this is good football. Casado, McAtee, Schmidt, the left wing back. Or left back. I mean, he plays that far forward. I think he's a wing back as we're into the second half now. Casado jukes his man. Brilliant feat from the ex-La Academy man. That's a foul off the ball as well. And a bad one on Pizarro. Give a red, referee. Give a red. Only a yellow. Come on. Loic Bade. They seriously have a good defense. As now we've given it to Doug Tham. Tham to try one. Seriously bad stuff. As now Gelter on an attack right here. It's a ball over to Charlie Savage. Another one of the substitutes. Meerdink spins away. Referee, that's got to be a penalty. Nothing even given. I hope Meerdink's got back on his feet, as that's the final whistle as well. The game ends in a draw. As Jurgen looking frustrated, and probably more so by the question saying, does that feel like a loss with how strong your team is on paper? And he fumes at it. Well, what do you want me to do? That's our team, and we should have done better, but it's not a loss. It's a draw. You can try and throw me under the bus like you tried to do at Liverpool sometimes. We've got a very busy schedule. Yes, it's got to be said. As I used to hate it when he always said that. In charge of Liverpool, everybody's got the same schedule, but that's actually a lot tighter. And in fact, it's even worse when you're getting injuries. A bruised elbow for Max Meerdink. That's a week, basically, so he's out for our Bournemouth trip. As we've no striker on the bench, and these hammered us last time, but this time round, a 2-0 win. And we're going to try and follow it up, but we've heavily rotated, but still that team on paper should be beating Swindon Town in League 2. Hoping for a victory as, 3-0. It's not that we're just winning. We are keeping solid clean sheets. As I know for a fact though, as soon as I've said it, we won't in the next game as it's a draw to Fulham. Just my luck, eh? But still doing very well in the Premier League above Liverpool. Lallana is below his ex-team. And for a Jurgen Klopp team, I'm so impressed with the defending as that is our group so far. Zagreb beat Villarreal. Makes me think we've actually got to go ahead and beat Zagreb. But what do the fans think? Where do they think we will finish? One's going to say Jurgen Klopp will flop. Then another one we will do well. But then another very pessimistic one. Not really liking it. 2 of the 3 negative as can we beat Villarreal? A draw again in the Champs League. Not losing in the big time is a good thing, and Charlie Savage scoring, but, of course, no wins means less points. And it's actually making me think we do have to sim another game today, but Chelsea joint on points, 14 apiece. And this is the team we're going to use, because yes, we're going to play it. No way we neglect the Prem, as Jurgen Klopp thinks we can win it. Gotta beat the best to be the best, as the new Chelsea kit looks fabulous to me. McAtee across the box. 1-0 already in this game. Pizarro, where he finished off, lifts off again, celebrating with the McAtee brothers. Madness at home. Fantastic start. Sarmiento tackled by John McAtee, and no, you can't give a foul. In fact, is that a penalty? Yeah, referee, definitely. I mean, that is never a spot kick, and we haven't saved it at all. What did he just give it for? Weird move that as John McAtee, edge of the box. Casado can shoot. And is that not a handball from them? Apparently not, according to the referee. But our chances still do flow. Dewsbury Hall, McAtee. Can find Pizarro through that gap. He's going to come to the left-hand side. A ball through as well to James McAtee. Should have scored. Still, never back down, never give up, as that is a brilliant save. Jordan Pickford, Retagui making us mad. So we have put it out for a corner, and our attack right here. This could be the winner if we just play this correctly. McAtee into Pizarro. Finds the other McAtee. He's juked his defender. Got his shot off. And it's 2-1 Grimsby. We should be beating Chelsea. Fantastic finish. And the referee blows the whistle, which means Jurgen Klopp has kept winning in the Premier League. As we are second now only to an unbeaten Manchester United above Liverpool, City, Chelsea by a clear 3 points as we go straight into Leeds and a Champions League game after this. Still, it's our strongest squad, and still, it is 3 points. We are genuinely rocking the world as it stands, but not in the Champions League, where most of the world actually see us flourish. Still, I am going to gamble, and I'm going to sim the game. We're very much in danger now. A 1-1 draw with Zagreb. Or Zagreb, is it? I think so. As Liverpool are up next. Lallana versus Klopp. Very, very exciting. This is a broadcasted game. Sky Sports will be all over it, as we have one Manager of the Month. Or Jurgen's won Manager of the Month. And it looks like he's getting congratulated off one of the players. That's James McAtee, that. Who hasn't been at the races. Boss, congratulations on your Manager of the Month award, I guess. I'm getting that out of the way before I tell you how I really feel. I love my brother enormously, but in this system we are playing, he gets all of the ball and I get nothing on the left-hand side. Just like you had Salah in your Liverpool team, that's my brother. And I'm the Sadio Mane, who's seeing none of the action, in fact. Can you change the system so I actually get to play myself and show my true quality, because I'm getting a little fed up. And I mean, it is showing. He's one of the unhappy players in the starting 11, which isn't good. Still, he's happy as Marriott, who also isn't very happy. But Liverpool, we win. We beat Adam Lallana, and which McAtee scores it? Number 7, that is James. James McAtee scored, so hey, maybe the system's fixed. I'm actually going to check the tactics. Yeah, and he's told McAtee now to stay forward and cut inside. Is that the difference? Because I don't think it was that before. I think it may have been. Oh, and out of the cup. Right, we're doing well in everything. I can't really say that matters. All breaks my heart too much, as Arsenal, we hammer 4-1 against the Gunners, and we might be top of the league here. Still, focus off of the Premier League, as this is Zagreb. We're at home as well after our draw. We do desperately need a win. Can't be drawing all our games. I think we're third in the group as it stands. Dewsbury Hall on a spin. Sultalo, what a defender he is. Brilliant on the ball, as this is a switch across like last time. We did score from this against Chelsea, and it's in from James McAtee. He wanted more chances. He's showing himself off to the crowd. Mane has joined in. Oh, sorry, McAtee has joined in. Fantastic finish, but still the game far from over. A chance for them. Pickford had to save it. And I still don't feel comfortable. I definitely want a second goal. Scott turning away into McAtee to run through the middle. Pizarro making a brilliant move. Pizarro through on goal. Keeper stood. No chance. 0 chance. 3 points in the Grimsby bag, as that is all that was wrote for this game, especially. And with 6 points, we should be close to qualifying. As look at that group. Seriously, look. We're unbeaten. 6 points puts us top, but still, if we lose the last game against Villarreal, we could be going home. Not even into the Europa League, as speaking of at home, in England, we're top of the league, with the ambition to stay there. But Manchester City, I mean, we had to simulate the game. we can't play too many today. As you count your bottom dollar, I'm playing that final game. I thought Villarreal was the final game, but we do have to go Frankfurt again, as I actually am going to weaken my team before we go ahead and play Wolves. But one of those players I wanted to play, Doug Tharms, broke his tibia at the age of 30 as well, and 84 rated. I don't know if he comes back from that, which is a huge shame. And a draw against Wolves, even bloody worse. But hey, it's Champions League time. Max, you can't play 3 games. Well, I am in the Champions League because I wanted to get into this, and we're finally in the competition. Will we win it? Probably not, but still we'll give it a big go, and as long as we're in it, we can win it. As James got the overlap, it's Scott. A ball in the middle, if he can reach the striker. Could have been quite decent as a ball over the top to Pizarro. We've scored from this position every single game today. We'll pass this one inside. What a save from Valles. Surely can't repeat it with a McAtee corner, though, as he's going to put it near post. A header from his brother. So they can play together as, hang on, an attack here. Villarreal are through. It's wide. Nicholas Jackson leaves the game at a stalemate. We could have easily lost that game, and Jurgen would have been very, very red in the face. We cannot go out, and I think it goes to the final game, which is annoying, but can we make it better by winning in the Premier League? Nice win against Palace, and a nice win against Coventry. As can we round it up? Yes! Against Aston Villa. And just like that, 9 points and 2 points top of the league. United have fallen off. It's now City actually chasing us, as we chase Zagreb, who are top spot in the group. After 4 draws, we need to beat Frankfurt. We cannot lose this game. Come on, lads, please. We've got a little bit of fatigue, and we do finally win in a simulation. As the next game we have, though, Real Madrid will face Grimsby Town.